That was kind of cool. Need a fuck ton more rotors. There's a lot of screws. We're not making a lot of screws. Craig, why aren't you making a lot of screws?
Damn.
Not enough. I'm sure that I have a bunch of like extra screws that I can.
Have you looked in my new factory?
Well, we need the screws to
I'm
go
using them
into.
all, but
If we need the screws to go into rotor production for the milestone. That's fine. I picked up a bunch of screw stacks from my factory, because my factory has an abundance of screws. So I'll just put these screws into your factory, and that should fix the problem. For now, at least. All right. So we need another 100 pipes, because I have some on me, and another 150 almost rotors. Maybe I should start making rotors over here.
the problem is my rods are not making it through to the rotor assembler.
Well, the screws also weren't. There's a bunch of screws there now because I put a bunch of stacks of screws in there just now in your in the box that it's pulling from. Just to help speed things along. I could do the same for pipes. Do we need rods as well? I could grab a bunch of rods. I have a shit ton.
Yeah. See here, my rod constructors that are supposed to feed it, I'm getting ingots.
Here's a couple extra screws, and then where's the rod box, if you have one?
Also over there near screw box.
see a rod box.
Are you at my old factory?
Yeah. I see
I'm
no
talking
rod
about my
box.
new factory.
Oh, I haven't looked at your new factory yet. I didn't realize you were making rotors at your new factory. Oh shit. Fell. Alright, well then where's your rotors at your new factory at?
On the second floor up over here. But you don't need to go to the second floor to feed rods into the box. It's right here. You can find me.
That's it. Rod, 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 rod. Keep some for myself, because I need some. Alright, well. How do I even get it up there? Jump! Right. I stole all your rotors.
Dang.
Pipes are probably all already done by now. Your factory
Where
looks
does
a lot cleaner than
advanced
mine.
steel production get us?
It gets us Mining Mark II, which is really what I want. Let's see what else. Miner Mark II, encased industrial beam, a stator, motor, automated wiring. I think that's just a space elevator, like a shipping thing, and a heavy modular frame. So new stuff to make, but it also gives us the Miner Mark II. So that's what I want.
I think my ingots aren't making it to the rod constructors that feed the rotor assemblers because somebody diverted iron ore away from my smelters.
Yeah, well, we'll fix that as soon as we get advanced steel production, and then there'll be. You know what the Miner Mark II does? Double the ore from a node. So that'll be
240.
yeah. So that'll be fully fixed. Of course, we'll need to feed it via the new conveyors, which we'll have to make with steel beams. But like, once we get that up and running, it'll be fine. In fact, now that we have enough pipes, I'm going to start making steel beams again. So that we can be ready for that. those have turned off. I know. Hold on a minute. Hold on a minute. I'm trying to pretty up the place. Should we back up? There's like so much wire mess going on here. I'm trying to like make it look a little bit less terrible. Everything's still on over here. Yes. Everything's still on over here. Yes. I'm coming to steal more rotors. Oh lord, he coming. We're actually not that far off now. Still need like another 40 or so. We're almost done. I do wonder what we were gonna need to make minor Mark IIs though. I bet we're gonna need like a bunch of steel stuff. That's fine, we can do that. Minor Mark IIs are gonna be a huge upgrade for us.
You would know a lot about stealing, wouldn't you?
What do you mean? What are you talking about?
Interdepartment theft.
Listen, I'm the supervisor here.
You're not above regulation.
I get to take what I want. I'm managing things. I'm managing to take the stuff that you've made.
You're gonna incur malicious compliance.
I thought that was the norm for this company. That's what the company does with us. That's what the company does with us. Why shouldn't we do it to the company?
I don't think the company complies. They're malicious, but they don't necessarily comply.
Compliance. Shit. It's fine. Craig, I jumped off your platform. I didn't mean to.
Good job.
It just happened. So I'm writing you up for not adhering to OSHA standards.
There's no space, OSHA.
Sposha.
Exposure. Shouldn't stand here. Shouldn't stand there. Have you heard about the new Suicide Squad game?
No.
So it's by Rocksteady, who are, you know, the makers of the Arkham games. And technically it is an Arkham game because it takes place in the same universe as the Arkham games. Unlike a certain other recent Bat Family game that apparently has nothing to do with Arkham, even though it basically steals from the gameplay poorly. And it stars Suicide Squad. Now, you would think it stars 4 people. Stars, of course, Harley, and King Shark, and Captain Boomerang, and Deadshot. And yet, apparently, the gameplay is basically just Destiny. Like, everyone uses guns, and it's just a run and gun looter shooter.
Well,
Okay,
most of
great.
Suicide Squad isn't like super powered.
No, but you would
And,
think
and one of them's superpower is just guns.
I mean, yes, Deadshot should be a gunner, absolutely. But Harley, typically, especially in the Arkham games, is depicted as being a melee person. And Captain Boomerang's name is literally Captain Boomerang. Why is he using a gun?
Okay, he should use a gun, but the bullet should always come back, because that's kind of his thing. His gun is shooting smaller boomerangs.
Basically, what I'm trying to say is it looks like it's an extremely generic looter shooter game, complete with battle pass and microtransactions.
Well, what do you expect? That's kind of like the cookie cutter formula for most games, is to have a battle pass, be a shooter, and use a very basic corporate user interface.
But you wouldn't expect that from a company who made the Arkham games, because, you know, you would expect an Arkham-style game using these DC characters.
No, that's not what the shareholders want.
Alright, yeah, we have enough. We can finish this now. Basically, it looks disappointingly generic, and I think everybody is essentially extremely disappointed in what we're getting. Got it.
Milestone reached. Logistics can be improved with a larger storage
Milestone
container,
reached.
enhanced conveyor belt efficiency, as well as the ability to store excess power for later use.
Let's do this.
An additional project part can now be constructed. Further progress
So what do I
to the
need
next phase is
for
now
Miner
possible.
Mark II? Oh, of course. That's easy. Are we making modular frames anywhere, Craig?
Only in the old factory. There should be some stocked up there.
That's fine.
The old Jenkins
old-
factory.
The old factory. Okay, so we need something new. Can I make it here, or do I need an assembler? Assembler. We need an assembler, don't we? Let's put this here and see what I need. Okay. Okay, sure, I can do that. Let's do it like... Oh boy. Oh boy. I'm honestly just going to take some of these and just feed this assembler by hand for now.
Oh, okay. Ah!
Yes? What's joke?
Everything's fine.
Oh, okay. Ah! That's all I heard.
Listen, I am doing some very, very safe and very OSHA standard testing. There's no cause for alarm.
So the miners need these new encased industrial beams. It doesn't need very many. They're like 10, I think, per. But the encased industrial beams need concrete and steel beams.
Do I? Not that many. Need more. Need more plate.
So
More
for
plate,
now,
more
I'm
plate.
just going to make a new miner Mark II over the
More.
iron mine there, and then I'll start upgrading the conveyors.
Arr.
That's
Can you prioritize the mine that's currently been split?
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. I'm doing it, in fact, right this moment. Oh, I need some steel pipes, goddammit. Fucking hell. Didn't realize I needed steel pipes. It doesn't need very many, but it does need some. Kablam. Miner Mark II. 240 a minute. Alright, and then conveyor
Is
Mark
it 240 a minute?
Yeah. That's what it says.
Is it though?
400, 480, 600 per minute. Jesus Christ, we can't actually feed those. The conveyor Mark IIIs only do 270, so it's probably a bit overkill. There. Are these Mark
So we
I's or
want
two?
one
These are Mark II.
overclocker then.
Yeah. All right, so now you are getting 270, or I'm sorry, 120, and I am also getting 120 for now.
You're
Okay.
getting 120, and you're getting 120. Everybody's getting 120. Alright, where's this merger gotta go?
All right, so now I should be able to feed 2 of these foundries.
I think I may have actually used all 120 from each of the 3 belts I have going into my new factory.
Yeah, I mean that's fine. We honestly we have so many reinforced plates going right now. I think it's perfectly fine to just use Mark IIs if you want. I've not been using Mark IIs for every single thing, but like it doesn't matter if you do.
Well, I already have them as Mark IIs. I'm just saying that I actually need more than that to make more stuff over here.
Wait, you need more than 120?
I need more than 120 times 3. I need more than 3 Mark 1s can produce.
Well, I mean,
Not necessarily
as it
on that
is-
one belt, though.
all right. I was gonna say, as it is right now, you are getting what you were getting before I split.
Yeah, I know.
I'm basically just gonna delete all of this and
I'm just gonna need to run even more over here. As soon as you get another miner Mark II up.
You want another miner Mark II over there?
Yeah.
I can make one right now, I think. Oh, I need another, miner. Hold on a second. Another portable miner. I'll just put the other Mark II over here. Do you need it to be upgraded, conveyors as well? I assume so.
Yeah.
Alright, let's see if I have enough to give this to you or not. So I don't actually have that many steel beams left right now. I don't. I don't have enough to give you a full run. Let me...
We could just split it and run Mark IIs over.
You do whatever you want. You do whatever you want over there. I've made you the Miner Mark II. You do you. I'm gonna
Okay.
remake this thing because we currently have no steel going right now because I've deleted everything because I needed to reorganize things. Alright, foundry. I need 2 foundries. One foundry is gonna go... Just move it up a little bit.
What are you using quartz for at the moment?
Me, nothing.
Lost check.
I'm just gathering it.
Why
you
don't
need it-
you put it into a sink at the moment?
Put it into a
Because then
sink.
we'll start getting the vouchers. Yeah, the awesome sink.
Oh, I don't have a awesome thing. I never made one because I don't know what it is.
It gets us other unlocks and stuff. It's we haven't really used it yet, but it's useful for things.
You're useful for things.
Yes, thank you. This might not be the best. Oh God, why? Why does it do this? Why does it keep on messing up? Alright, you know what? We'll just leave you there and see if you fix yourself. Why? Why does this happen? Is this like a new bug or something? This has been happening to me all night tonight. I can't like connect things to splitters for basically no reason. And then like later on, like a couple minutes later, suddenly it works fine.
Hmm.
Would be the build mode you're in.
Am I in? No, I'm in default build mode. Let's do this. Alright, and then this is going to look a little messy, but that's fine. Whatever, just go. What? Oh.
Whoa. Radiation.
There's a uranium rock out there.
Oh, okay.
Don't
Wonder if we
pick it
ever
up.
get shielding for that.
I'm sure we do. I'd like to get shielding because there's a uranium area really, really far out there that I didn't go into because I didn't want to die again.
Alright, you mix steel. You mix steel. Now, how to split this? 2 and 3. I think I need to do a weird splitter thing. This is definitely too close, but that's fine. this splitter bug is really chapping my hide. Oh, this one is not a bug, but this one I was actually dumb. I don't know, maybe I'm overthinking it. Maybe I can just...
So what does the sink do? I just put stuff in it?
So,
Yeah.
yeah, you, also make an awesome shop kiosk. And then, so what you do, you don't actually buy anything though, because it buys it for all of us, and the thing is, tickets increase in, the amount needed to buy stuff, the more you use them. So we should probably,
It's actually the amount of items that you need to put into the sink for a single voucher.
Alright, well, either way, of course I didn't do this very well.
So basically, you want to pretty much route all of your excess items into the sink, as far as I can tell.
Yeah,
Like, why
well,
would you overstore stuff?
it's still, yeah, I'm sure, but it still costs more the more you buy. So we should, like, kind of be a little bit careful about what we buy things first.
I think everything has a fixed price, like, from my playthrough. Like,
the tickets,
just
yes. It's that you need more items per ticket the more you use tickets. Is what I'm saying.
no. It's just
yeah,
like
that's what the wiki said.
Well, I don't know. Right, I could tell.
So,
like, everything has
the
a fixed
shop.
price.
All right, so we're not on the same wavelength here. So,
Well, every item you put into the sink is eventually. Well, you'll see. It's like points that you put in. It's not like a fixed point system.
yeah, well, okay. So if you let me speak for a second. So what happens is everything on the Awesome Shop costs tickets, and though that ticket price doesn't change. If something costs 3 tickets, it'll always cost 3 tickets. But to get tickets, you have to put stuff into the item sink, and build up points, and then you use the points to buy the tickets. But the more tickets you buy, the more points each ticket costs. So
Yeah.
eventually you have to put more and more stuff in just to be able to buy more tickets in order to buy stuff off the shop. That's what I'm saying.
Which is what we should be doing anyway.
The best store on the planet. Well, it's the only store on this planet.
Alright. Try this again.
Oh, this is where they're hiding the corners?
Let's just put this there.
So I was thinking to myself, man, it seems really limiting to only have to deal with squares and you can't, like, make corners. Apparently that's where they hid the corners, is inside the shop.
Yeah, there's a lot of interesting stuff inside the shop that I wish wasn't inside the shop.
Man, this is like actual corporate space corporations. Capitalism. Look at that! They
This is
actually have
the only
catwalks.
place that hasn't been corrupted by capitalism.
They have catwalks with guardrails. There's stairs. Ladders. You can even just make railing.
Splitter, why? Why Splitter? Why do you not let me connect to you for like 60 seconds after I make you? Why do I have to wait?
There's a boombox in here. With music even. There's even a fix-it
this one's just
factory
close.
cart, which looks like just a little buggy. You devious monsters, hiding all of this stuff behind an actual market.
Alright, this one I should be able to. Sometimes it lets me and sometimes it doesn't let me. Like, it should let me do this. And it's just not letting me do this because, like, I don't know why. Just make other things and maybe that'll, like, update it. It did update it. Although it's still kind of going weird. Yeah, I don't know what they did to the splitters. But they've like screwed them up somehow.
Was there an update recently?
I don't know, but something is going bad. It's like something's happening with, I don't know if it's just me, but like whenever I make a splitter and I try to connect something to it, it just doesn't connect for like a while, and then later on it just decides that it wants to connect. Okay, and I haven't done anything to change anything, it just happens. Oh. This might be... Okay, I see. I understand. Alright. Some of this might be my fault, it's true, but not all of it. I was definitely having trouble earlier. Alright, well, I wanted to make this look nice, but I can't, so screw it. Just waste some space. Alright, you. Steel beams. You. Steel beams. You. Steel pipes. And then...
Right.
Let's just go. Okay, I think these are okay. Now these... that? But of course it's not straight. This will get efficient once this is full. Actually, I'm not sure that's entirely true. So we've got 90 coming in here, and this has it split 3 ways. Oh, I can only do 1 per. Oh, I'm dumb. I'm dumb, you guys. I'm real dumb. I'm doing the math all wrong. People watching on YouTube yelling at the screen. And then all right, now this should get nice and efficient once that gets saturated. Probably. We'll see.
I'm noticing you can put DNA stuff in this sink. How do you automate killing creatures?
Not sure that you do. Let's see. We have pipes going, we have beams going. We can really only do one of each on the iron that's coming from that mine. So it's 120 in. This is 45. 90. I mean, I could maybe do another foundry, but it wouldn't be 100% efficient. But it's fine. For now, this is what we got. Trying to figure out if there's any way to be more efficient if I overclock like one of the foundries, but I don't think there's anything that really like lands right on the right number. So basically the only way I can expand steel right now is to get a different iron node. I do have this iron node over here I could make another miner for. Split this off. And I might do that.